This is a No Chase the Truth production.
Please stay tuned. A Truth special by Jaxson Jerome will continue after the following messages. Viewer discretion is advised.
When a sweetie comes out and says, yo, if your nigga don't buy you a Birkin, throw that nigga back to the streets.
Yeah.
Listen, just like, you know what I mean? And for me, it's about calling a spade and being fair on both sides. Like, if you see a rapper promoting some detrimental shit that you know is misleading the youth, you don't think all these young ladies who are coming up now, I'm telling you, like, a girl hit 21 these days, she starts seeing niggas kind of fuck with her, they're instantly going to OnlyFans, they instantly feel like, yo, they shouldn't even have to work. It should be handed to them.
Right, that's why they need their father in their fucking life.
Yeah, but it's a mentality that's being promoted and propagated by Sweetie. Why don't y'all talk about that?
This is what I'm saying.
We do talk about that all the time.
But this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's like this, and I understand what you're saying, Act. Relationships is in fucking trouble right now because everybody is watching these IG celebrities and influencers or whoever you are, as rappers, singers, artists. They're watching and a lot of these relationships is highly produced relationships for the gram because it's marketing. If you know, and it is what it is. So women is watching this and they thinking like, oh, main man might be a good dude, but might work for UPS, might have his own shit, good credit score, good car, but he can't buy her a certain bag. So now he got to go, and the whole time, this motherfucker might be your soulmate. So a lot of good dudes is getting looked over all because they can't buy you something, and it's like, you goofy, shorty. This dude probably was the one for you, that was sent by God as you pray for, as you make your Sierra prayer.
Right.
This was the dude that was sent for you, but all because you're looking at a lifestyle, and we gonna be straight up. There's way more women than it is men, so the reality is most of y'all is never going to run into the dude that's going to buy you, not even a Birkin. You're never going to run into a dude that like is going to buy you Chanel.
Fuck Chanel, you want to get a Coach bag? So, hey, this is why I love.
I'm just being real.
I love that Danny laid the baby shit. And not for the reason people might think I like it. I like it that it's showcasing the other side of the celebrity relationship when you see the baby just born, the baby crying, and they're arguing. Because that's the reality when we're promoting. We've seen it a lot too.
Everything is perfect on Instagram.
Celebrities, they link up with each other for like 4 months. Pregnant. Hold up.
So I've been looking at a lot of videos and going through the comment section and just kind of seeing women's takes and their perspectives on dating and relationships now. And I'm not going to lie, some of those standards that you all feel as though you have placed are really just unreasonable and unrealistic expectations. So let's be real about this. It's not that men don't want relationships, and it's not that men don't want to marry, because there are a lot of men who still want that. It's just that they are attentive to what is going on now. That is a huge sacrifice for men to marry. Let's be real about this. They know that they are more than likely potentially sacrificing their freedom, their resources, their ideas, sometimes their beliefs as well. If you look at it, many of them know that, let's just say the marriage does not work. Who's the judge going to favor? Most likely it's going to be the woman, especially if they have kids. So when a man is dating, he's paying attention to everything. You want to be pursued. You want a man to pour into your cup. You want a man to invest in you financially. You want him to invest his time into you, all of his resources, all of that stuff. But what are you investing into him? Men are going to pay attention to that. What do you do to fill my cup? If I am filling your cup, what are you doing to fill my cup? I have to invest all of this into you, but society has conditioned you to the belief that you don't have to put anything into me. Let's just be real about this. I'm going to take you up one further, okay? So many of you ladies don't invest enough into yourselves intellectually or spiritually or emotionally to be able to invest into some of these men. Just being real with you, okay? Are you adding to his fruition? Are you supporting him? No, he's already seeing that you are not someone he wants to make his wife. He's already seeing that. So why would he go and pursue you to be his wife when he can just have you as a situation? And I already know some of you women are going to come in here and try to combat this idea. I'm fine with that. But let's be real about it. Men are seeing everything. Some of you women are irrational. Some of you women allow your emotions to dictate your behavior. Also, a lot of you women have allowed society to condition you. And many of you women compare your relationships and your dating experiences to those.
You heard what it is, people, what it is. This is your boy, Jaxson Jerome, the Indigo Child. And this right here is another truth special. Smoke and mirrors. Social media kills relationships. So, right, just to be, you know, all the way up front, right? I feel like that, you know, there is a percentage, you know, of like great, you know, marriages, relationships, and everything that do succeed, you know, no matter social media or not, right? Because like a lot of people, you know, there are those chosen few, you know, of individuals who doesn't, you know, live their life based upon what they see on social media. So from like the influencers to the celebrities to none of those people or their relationships, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't go and compare themselves or anything, you know, they just live their life, right? Then you have the you know, on the flip side of the coin, right? Where the ones that really do. And what happens is it damages the relationship. You feel me? It gives you a false narrative of what relationships should be. I'm gonna say that again, right? The reason why social media has killed some relationships or a lot of relationships is because it gives you a false narrative of what relationships should be. Because of smoke and mirrors, right? People only will show you the good, but not the work that's being put in for it to blossom. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you watering flowers and shit, right? Plants. If you want to see it blossom, what you got to do? You got to water it. You got to really you got to put time in it. Investment. You can't just tap out. You can't hit that tap out, you know what I'm saying, because things ain't going right at that current moment with you and your partner, because you feel like that person is replaceable, because this is what relationship's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be like, right? All you see is the good shit. All you see is the trips, you know what I'm saying? The trips overseas to, you know what I'm saying? You know, like the coast of Mexico, Jamaica, and all that shit, right? The bags, the Birkin bags and shit. You know what I mean? The choker chains, you know what I mean? Like you see all this shit, you know, like the Louis, you know, like the Louis wallets, the Louis bags and shit. You see all of that and you get fascinated. So it's like, okay, so this is how things supposed to be all the time. Right? You know what I mean? Because that's what you're going off of. You know what I'm saying? And then when things ain't going your way, now you thinking that everybody is replaceable because you got 100 guys that's on your heels, that's on your bumper, right? Failing to realize that a lot of those guys just want to hunch. You know what I mean? They just want to hunch. They just want to get in them guts until you bust. And then that's it. You know what I mean? They don't want no long-standing relationship with you. That's why you'll see cases, right, where the girl, let's just say the girl, right? The girl will end the relationship because she's not getting what you know, she sees the other women getting on social media, on IG, right? And she's not getting exactly that. She break it off, thinking that the next guy gonna give it to her. He doesn't do it. Then the next guy, then the next guy, and the next guy, and so forth and so forth. So that continues on. So now you about 100 deep. You know what I'm saying? You done jumped out the window thinking the grass was greener. You know what I'm saying? Landing on 100 meat sticks. Until you bust. Now you done landed on 100 meat sticks. You know what I'm saying? And you still single. But then you try to backtrack and go back to the good guy that was giving you everything you wanted. Well, everything that you really could have wanted. But you chose to look at what the girls get on social media. That's what you love, right? You love looking at social media. Yeah, girl, he ain't give me that, then his ass gotta go. Like, I just can't doubt it. Okay. I can't date no man that ain't getting like 100K. My man gotta make 100K. Okay. Do you know what the average working man makes? Guess what? It's way lower than that. Over 100K, that's the higher class. It's not a lot of men in the higher class. It's really not. It's more common for guys to make less than that. You know what I mean? But you want to go throw yourself out there thinking that, okay, you know, the man of my dreams is going to come save me. He's going to come save me from the guy that makes only 65K a year. Right? You know what I'm saying? Just shitting on the 65K guy. Or the 75K, even them 80. I've heard it. You know what I mean? You know, like, I mean, come on, man. Like, I think that far too often, right? Like, you will see people go off of what, you know, like I said before, what they see the next girl with. They see her happy, she gets the bags, the trips, the choker chains, the jewelry, whatever, right? Money. Now, okay, so this is the way relationships supposed to be. The glitz and the glamour. Like Sweetie said, right? Sweetie said, shit, if he ain't getting you a Birkin, give him back to the streets. That's what Academic said at the beginning on the soundbite, on the intro of this podcast episode and shit. You know what I mean? Play that shit back. That's what Sweetie said, right? And failing to realize she's painting a false picture for young girls across the world, but in particular the U.S. And they are digesting that bullshit. Now, does that make Sweetie a bad person? No, it don't. It doesn't. I just feel like that she's a little misguided, maybe. She may be misguided on like the way things should be. You feel me? It makes it hard for the 9-to-5 guy that's in middle class, like the regular average working guy. Because you got women that listen to a Sweetie or anybody of that nature, thinking that, okay, if he can't get me this or that, then he ain't for me. Then you look up and now you 40 to 45 years old and you're still single. Still single. Then it's, I'm not the problem, they the problem. You know what I'm saying? Now you pointing the finger with no accountability for your own actions that you did all of this. It all goes back to you looking at what you see on social media. Because you digested that bullshit that they was selling you. The smoke and mirrors. You gotta do better, man. Y'all be fumbling the bag. And I'm speaking to my women right now, right? Y'all fumble the bag full of good guys. Great guys. Do you know what the average salary is for a store manager at Food Line? $65K. So let's say if you make 40K. Say you make 40K. That's over 100K. So now y'all are officially a 6-figure couple. You a 6-figure couple. And if you live below your means, instead of trying to live above your means, trying to keep up with the, you know what I mean? If you live below your means, y'all can succeed. Let's say if you cover the mortgage. And if you tuck that money away, you know what I'm saying? You save that bread for a rainy day, for trips, and for etc. But he cover all the other shit. That is a successful relationship and marriage hack. Because you become a team. Even when you are in a relationship, y'all are a team. If you are serious and you're dating to marry, you have to carry it like that. The both of you, not just one. Stop looking at what the fuck social media tell you. If you ask like some real solid, you ask some solid some real solid relationship, you know, folks that's in relationships, marriages or whatever, they'll tell you that as well too. You know what I mean? Like, understand that social media is all smoke and mirrors, people. They're only going to show you the glitz and the glamour and not what it takes to get that. It takes work, man. You got to put in work. Everybody is not replaceable. Once again, everybody is not replaceable. You cannot replace every single body. That's why you find yourselves fucking single and you're 45, 50 years old and shit. Single. And you still pointing the finger at other people being the problem when it's you. You're the problem. You are the problem. Maybe your standards are a little bit too high. Come down to earth. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. And I guarantee you will find the guy that you're looking for. You feel me? So if you want a long-lasting relationship, right? I'm going to leave y'all with this and I'm going to close this Truth Special out. If you want a long-lasting relationship, you have to reprogram your mind from that BS that's been pumped into your mind over the years, that's been pumped into your brain over the years through social media. And what a relationship should be like. And spend that time as well searching for real mentors that are happily married. That'll be a great start. Or that has a successful relationship currently or something. You feel me? Instead of turning to social media and listening to, you know, influencers or life coaches, you know, watching them and seeing how their relationship is. And taking that shit as law. But I'm gonna close this special out right now. You know what I mean? I feel like it's going on too long. You know what I mean? I feel a little bit winded right now. Because I got passionate right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all felt that shit. You feel me? But I'm going to close this out. This is your boy, Jaxson Jerome, the Indigo Child. And this right here is another Truth Special. Smoke and mirrors. Social media kills relationships. I swear it does. Peace and love, y'all. Till next time.